Let's have it. The drum is perhaps the oldest musical instrument in the world, with every society employing it in varying degrees. However, it is most revered among the people of Africa, where it comes in various forms, one of which is the talking drum. The talking drum is an hourglass-shaped drum with a drum on each hand. The two drum heads are connected with leather tension cord called osan, which allow the player to modulate the pitch of the drum by squeezing the cord in his hand or underneath the arm. These special drums come in various sizes, but the popular ones are Iyailu and Gongon. Iyailu, which is also referred to as Dondon, is bigger and well decorated with shawaride, which are bells that add rhythm to its tonality. Gongon, on its part, is smaller, with nothing attached to beautify it. It is played by tucking and squeezing the cord underneath the arm, and the fingertips are used to modulate its pitch. Iyailu and Gongon are played with a curved beater called Opailu. The talking drum has its origin
by labeling this exercise an exercise in futility.
The Deputy Senate President also briefed the Nigerian leader on the ongoing electionary campaigns for the governorship of Delta State on the platform of the APC. Appeal has gone to the government and relevant stakeholders to enhance the promotion and awareness of the importance of literacy and education of the virtually impaired, as well as inclusive in the society. The virtually impaired students made the plea as they joined the rest of the world to mark the World Braille Day in Lagos. S.A. Nwawaka reports.
Braille was formed after its creator, Louis Braille, who became visually impaired after a childhood accident. The Braille system of reading and writing for the visually impaired is based on a series of raised dots that can be read with the fingertips, and this has greatly increased your independence and ability to participate fully in society. World Braille Day is a reminder of the importance of the accessibility of Braille, but the reality is that how many everyday establishments are equipped with the Braille system for effective communication.
Like we're making Braille equipment in Nigeria. This equipment are being imported, so I guess when you put the importation cost and audio cost together, they become very expensive.
Been accessible right from time, aside from places that are specially designed to have them available, and then you get them imported from abroad into the country. You know the cost at which that goes for. So I don't think you can say Braille is affordable in Africa.
In terms of Braille, we see it as something that is quite intensive capitally to procure, and of course, since it's in that context, they believe pushing funds into it might be quite high. So I don't think they've been doing enough in that context, but they've tried in their own little way actually. You get to the government have tried, but not up to standard yet.
Braille literacy an important factor in equal opportunities for visually impaired people, as they deserve the same standard of human rights as normal people. Some of them decried the high rate of marginalization and appealed for inclusivity in all spheres of the society.
To say there is ability in disability, there is a need to show that ability in disability. Action, they say, speak louder than words. So when a person reads 4 times than a sighted person and comes out first class best in his faculty and department, and then there's no job after NYC, it's always very frustrating.
For me, public offices are not doing up to the standard they are supposed to, or they're not doing as good as they are supposed to when it comes to employing people living with disabilities.
However, the need for increased awareness has been reiterated, as some Lagosians claimed ignorance.
I don't know anything about it.
I've not heard about that.
World Braille Day is celebrated every year on January 4 to raise awareness of the importance of Braille as a means of communication for the visually impaired and partially sighted people.
It was a narrow escape from the Mile 12 market in Ikose Isheri local community development area of Lagos State, in a bid to investigate the root cause of the demolition of the section of the market. Our investigative reporter, KG Busari Ahmad, who led the team, got smashed on the head with the camera by the head of the heavily armed dogs. She managed to file in this report.
At the Mile 12 market without having an inkling of what was to be when the crew set out to do what it does best. Our first port of call was the office of Yeye Dupe, the vice chairperson of the market, who declined speaking with us, but later with the chairperson, Mrs. Iyabo Ahmed, who vehemently warned us not to go near the demolished section of the market, but asked us to see her at home, which of course we declined, but instead requested that the head of the demolished section of the market take us round to see the situation. We had not spent up to 10 minutes before thugs chanting praises of Iyanoja Iyabo Ahmed arrived at the scene, slashed and smashed our camera on my head, beat the other members of the crew, including the cameraman, to stupor. These hired thugs, not less than 10 brandishing cutlasses and guns, scared almost all the victims away. Some of the market leaders and some men led us to hide us in a market office where some of the victims lamented over the predicament and losses.
You will say that my voice is not normal. We had to come and take shelter here after the Iyanoja Iyabo Ahmed unleashed terror on us, sent after us hoodlums.
They sent hoodlums
and one developer to come and destroy this market. We don't even know the reason.
I am a widow with 4 children with no help. I am a trader and doubles as a washwoman to ensure I feed and send my children to school. Please help us appeal to them. We are here to seek for a livelihood, and now they have demolished our shop. The head of the demolished section of the market, Akinwale Jimoh, recalled the incident, saying they were only given 2 days' notice to vacate their shops on the 26th of October. After it was demolished the 3rd day, they said these shops were built by them.
We saw 2 or 3 people with unions. They come and pasted a paper. When we removed the paper from the wall, we saw that Orisunbari Market Mile 12, and they said that contravention notice. We sent the paper to her. On the 2nd day, we went there. All people that were there, she didn't tell us the truth of the matter. He was only blaming our able elder, Yeye Dupe Ojo.
On an impromptu visit to the office of the chairperson of the Ikosi Isheri Local Community Development Authority, when we met was not too different as the chairperson, Samiat Bolanle Bada. Though not in the office, we put a call across to her and she poured unprinted words on us and quickly hung up the telephone. And then we decided to send her a text message and then her response. What more can we say? Only to hope that the relevant authorities watching now will do the needful and so as not to encourage the use of thuggery. Many thanks to the Commissioner of Police, Navy State Command, Abiodun Alabi, who sent his men to escort us out of the market to take over at the Ketu Divisional Police Office. KG Busari Ahmed, NTA News. And the news continues shortly. Don't go away.
Beautiful and comfortable environment for your event, then NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is 3,065 capacity. NTA Lagos Channel premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding reception, birthday party, church, and end of the year event. Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars, or workshops. With just 150,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered and aired on our social diary program, Maryland. For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Tejesho, or call our telephone number, Chibuzo 0812-324-5519, Gmo 0803 830-1669. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, affordable just for you.
The 4th and 5th, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. The 4th and 5th prosecution witnesses in the ongoing trial of Dr. Femi Olaleye, arraigned for alleged defilement and sexual abuse of the white niece, have testified before Justice Rahim Oshodi at the Special Offences and Sexual Violence Court in Lagos. Amaka Owo report.
The witness box, the 4th prosecution witness, a police officer at the gender unit of the Lagos State Command, Esther Ngozi Ibeneweka, said she received the petition from the complainant, Mrs. Olaleye, and had access to statements made by various parties involved in the matter at the Anthony Police Station. She also told the court that she visited the scene of the crime where the victim said the accused allegedly defied her. She said following a medical examination carried out on the victim at the medical center in Lagos, a medical report showing forceful penetration was received by her office. On the cross-examination by the defense counsel, Babatunde Ogola, senior advocate of Nigeria, the 4th witness said she received a CCTV footage presented by the accused that had the victim allegedly having sex with one Meshek, but stated that she did not view the footage, adding that all the information at her disposal were gotten from the victim's account alongside police and medical reports. The fifth prosecution witness, Akinbumi Oyebimpe, who is a certified medical and forensic examiner of survivor of sexual assault with 9 years experience at the Mirabel Center, also testified in court informing Justice Oshodi that medical examination of the victim showed that lubricant was used on the victim. She said the victim was forced to perform oral sex and given pills, while there were signs of first, repeated and blunt penetrative injury on her private part based on findings after conducting examination on her.
I just want justice to be served.
While admitting the statement submitted as exhibits before the court, Justice Oshodi said the investigating police officer at the Anthony Police Station is the last prosecution witness expected to court and adjourned further hearing till 26th of January 2023. In Lagos, Amaka O, NTA News.
That ends the news. I am Oluwabukola Akonde. Up next is the translation of the news in Yoruba with Benga Oloyede. Stay tuned. A very good evening.
Àṣálẹ́ ẹ̀sìnkú dédé àsìkò yìí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbẹ̀yìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gbẹ̀ngàn Olóyèdè ni oníròyìn ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ààrẹ wa ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ìṣèjọba àti àwọn alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n ní ipa pàtàkì láti kó láti jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ènìyàn tí yóò mú ètò ìlàlọ́yẹ̀ lókùnkúndùn láti mọ pàtàkì ìyàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin ẹni tí kò kàwé àti ẹni tí ó ní ìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó sì jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ènìyàn tí ẹ̀yà ara pè níjà láwùjọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí ẹ̀yà ara pè níjà ojú ni wọ́n darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ìyókù ẹlẹgbẹ́ wọn lágbàáyé láti sàmì àyájọ́ tàwọn ènìyàn tí wọ́n ní ìpèníjà ojú ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa AC Wọ́nmaka tó mú ìròyìn wá sọ wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àyájọ́ tàwọn tí ojú yọ lẹ́nu ó jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú èyí tó wáyé láti inú ìwé tàwọn ènìyàn tí wọ́n ní ìpèníjà ojú tí wọ́n pè ní braille fún àwọn tí ìpèníjà ojú dojúkọ ní àsìkò tí wọ́n wà lọ́mọdé. Àyájọ́ tàwọn ènìyàn tí ẹ̀yà ara pèníjà ojú ó jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú èyí tó pe àkíyèsí ipa pàtàkì tí braille kó láti mú kí àwọn ènìyàn tí wọ́n ní ìpèníjà ojú ní ìjáfáfá ní ẹ̀ka ìbánisọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ tí a kò bá gbàgbé àyájọ́ tàwọn ènìyàn tí ẹ̀yà ara pèníjà ojú ó jẹ́ ọ̀kan pàtàkì tó máa ń wáyé ní gbogbo ọjọ́ kẹrin ọdọọdún láti ṣe ìlàlọ́yẹ̀ ipa tí braille ń kó ní àyíká àti agbègbè nínú ìmọ̀ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀kan nínú ènìyàn tó ní ìpèníjà ojú láwùjọ. Àwọn ikọ̀ akọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ NTA Lagos Channel 10 ní orí kó yọ lọ́wọ́ ikú ní àsìkò tí wọ́n dé ọjà gbajúgbajà àti Mile 12 tó wà ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìkòsì Ìṣẹ́rí tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó lálejò lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n yàn láàyò látàrí ìtẹ̀síwájú ìṣèwádìí wọn lórí ohun tó ṣokùnfà bí wọ́n ṣe dàwólulẹ̀ àwọn apá kan ọjà ọ̀hún gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀kan nínú ètò iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn lórí ohun tó lọ láwùjọ. Olùṣèwádìí akọ̀ròyìn wa lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà Kéjì Búsàrí tó ṣáájú àwọn yòókù ẹlẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ tí wọ́n jọ kọ̀ròyìn láti ẹ̀ka ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá lọ sí agbègbè gbajúgbajà ọjà ìgbàlódé ti Mile 12 ọ̀hún ní àwọn ọmọ mọ̀gàfé tí wọ́n kọlù wọ́n ní àsìkò tí wọ́n ṣe ìwádìí ìjábọ̀ ìròyìn wọn ọ̀hún ní àwọn ọmọ mọ̀gàfé tí wọ́n kọlù wọ́n là nǹkan mọ́ wọn lórí tí wọ́n sì gba kámẹ́rà ìyàwòrán iléeṣẹ́ NTA Lagos Channel 10 jẹ́ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ mọ̀gàfé. Bí ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé látàrí ìkọlùkọgbà ọ̀hún ni akọ̀ròyìn wa fi mú gègé ṣe àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ọ̀hún láti ṣe àfihàn bí ohun gbogbo ṣe lọ. Ìdí pàtàkì ìwà tí àwọn ọmọ mọ̀gàfé ọ̀hún hù ní ikọ̀ akọ̀ròyìn wa ṣe pé ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ti kọmíṣánná àwọn ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tó ṣe ìgbàkóso bí wọ́n ṣe tú wọn sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ewu ìkọlùkọgbà táwọn ọmọ mọ̀gàfé náà. Ìyédúpẹ́ tó jẹ́ amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ alága ọ̀kan nínú apákan ọjà tí wọ́n gbà wọ́ ọ̀hún pẹ̀lú ìgbìyànjú láti bá sọ̀rọ̀ sọ méjì ọ̀rọ̀ ló já sí pàbó kí ó tó di wípé Ìyábọ̀ Ahmed alájà ọjà ọ̀hún wá fojú hàn ṣe kìlọ̀kìlọ̀ fún ikọ̀ akọ̀ròyìn wa láti yẹra fún lílọ sínú ọjà náà láì tí ì ṣe ohunkóhun. Nínú ìkẹrin àti ìkarùn-ún ìbánirojọ́ tó mú ẹ̀rí tó dájú dání nínú ètò ẹjọ́ ìṣèwádìí ti Dr. Fẹ́mi Ọlálẹ́yẹ fún ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kàn án nípa dídáwọ́lé ìwà ẹ̀gbin ìfipábánilòpọ̀ tó fi kan ìyàwó ọmọ ìyá rẹ̀ ti ṣe ìjẹ́rìí sí níwájú adájọ́ Rahim Oshodi níwájú ilé ẹjọ́ tó mójútó àwọn onírúurú ìwà ìkọnilábùkù ìfipábánilò tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Amọ̀ka Owó tó jábọ̀ ìròyìn sọ wípé olùjẹ́rìí àkọ́kọ́ nílé ẹjọ́ tí ó kọ́kọ́ tẹ́wọ́ gba ẹ̀sùn náà tó jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ọlọ́pàá ẹkùn tèkó Esther Ngozi gbé ìwé kíkọ ìṣèwádìí tirẹ̀ kalẹ̀ nílé ẹjọ́ lórí àwọn ẹ̀sùn ìfipábánilòpọ̀ lọ́nà tí kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ tí wọ́n gbé tọ̀ wá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni olùjẹ́rìí ìkejì náà sọ nípa ẹ̀rọ ayàwòrán tó ṣe àfihàn ìwà ìfipábánilòpọ̀ tí wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ bí ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òun kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ àwòrán ìbánilòpọ̀ náà wò nínú àwọn ìlànà ìtẹ̀síwájú ìṣèwádìí láti ẹ̀ka ìlera tó ń ṣe àgbéjáde àyẹ̀wò lórí ìwà ìbánilòpọ̀ lọ́nà tí kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ gbé àgbéjáde bí wọ́n ṣe kàn lábùkù ìbánilòpọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni adájọ́ Rahim Oshodi wá pa láṣẹ fún ọlọ́pàá olùṣèwádìí lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà láti fojú hàn nílé ẹjọ́ ní ọjọ́ 26 oṣù kínní ọdún tí a wà yìí. Àsùnjí lórúkọ àṣálẹ́ òní Jésù tọ́ Moses tó wà níkàlẹ̀ láti mú ìyókùrò ìwà fún ilé èdè Ògùn Gbẹ̀ngà Olóyèdè kìyìn èèyàn.
Mekudo Jai, Mekwavo, Dolomiji, Son, and Jesu Moses, when now. Ẹ̀kọ́ yóò àhọ́lú kótó ògbẹ̀tọ́ yóò mẹjọmẹlẹ́ pọ́ látòdì kéwì mọ́dọ̀ yóò wà sán náà òun ni ọmọ ẹ̀dàgbé òwò ṣíṣe òyìnbó yóò nùkú tọrọ rẹ̀ tán tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ́. Òkun lọ yóò dé yédọ̀ ló fún ní wà sán èyí kò sọ́dọ̀ fún ọmọdé fún ìwé ṣíṣe àti òtítọ́ náà nùkú tọrọ rẹ̀. Ìrìnsẹ́tọ̀ mẹ́tọ̀ ẹsẹ̀ ọmọka nìkan tó gbọ̀ òtítọ́ lọ́dí dókìá dọ̀ yìí yóò nùkú tọrọ rẹ̀ wẹ́sàvò dọ̀ òwe tán èyí òwe òbòmọ̀tọ́dé ìdúró ìyá sọ́dọ̀ kan òwe tán wọ́n yóò dé máa mọ̀ ọdún èṣù ònú yóò dé yóò bẹ́sẹ̀ òtògbòdò wà òtògbò Nàìjíríà tọ́mẹ ìdọ̀ àzọ́wánú gbọdọ̀ mọ̀ ìdọ̀ kan òwe lọ́lẹ̀ pé yóò fẹ́ fẹ́ ẹ̀nà òtù òwe lọ́wọ́ máa tí gbogbo àjá ló mọ̀ dé tòtògbò Nàìjíríà tọ́mẹ náà òṣù gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ tán náà ló mọ̀ ẹwà dókè àdúgbò dọ ọ alọgbọnà òyìnbó yìí nù kúntàn lẹ yóò dé sọ yìí àdódó tó àhọlù sí àzọmẹ ẹnà ẹ̀ látòdì kí ọmọ dọ ògbẹtọ yìí nù kúntàn lẹ wẹsù wọ̀nyí kílẹ̀ òtẹ̀mẹ́ná dọ sùwé tó hìrò híàwó tọ́sọ̀ wé ọmọlẹ wọ́n yóò dé mọ̀nà yàwó mọ̀ àzọ́ náà èyí nù kúntàn náà òtù. èyí òun mímọ́tò àzọ́nù sí ọ̀nù ìwà ẹ̀wọ́ àyè tó wẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́sàtọ̀ NTA tán lẹ́ ẹ̀yìn òdòdó yà hì máa tẹ́tọ̀ mẹ́ tó ìkọ̀sí ìṣẹ̀rẹ̀ sí òlẹ́nu họ́lùmẹ́ tó àwọn ọ̀rẹ́mọ́tẹ̀mẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ tó fìdí ẹ̀yẹ ìgbàdo tán náà òun ẹ̀wù tó èdè hàn wọ́sọ̀ kíṣà àhìdé tó lẹ́dọ́rọ̀mẹ́ tó tán òun lẹ́sàtọ̀ mẹ́tọ̀ kejì bùsàrí Ahmad ìnànúkọ̀ náà òun lẹ́nu bùsọ̀bẹ̀ mẹ́tọ̀ lẹ́ lórí pọ̀ títọ́ lọ wọ́n yóò dé èdò yá dọ̀ ò gẹ̀pẹ̀ ìgbéjígá lẹ̀ yóò tó jígá lẹ̀ yóò dé ọmọ ìjẹ̀yẹ́dí bó sínú yóò tánà yìí bó sọ bẹ́ àfùn pòyèpò tòun nà gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n yóò dé ètò ìgbà pọ́ sọ́dọ̀ yá dọ̀ òjẹ̀nukọ́ náà yóò mẹ́lẹ́ ẹ̀yìn ònùkọ́tọ́
na ahisi apade to my 12 don we ko do na ni sa to mi to le do yene no la na ahilo he ko ni de he ko bakisha onu we ene ko do we so yi ahilo me to ene wa me wo de he o de pe lo le yo de wa ton abun kun bo so de he azo anu nta to bo to technology o bono we yiro we don't know ye say se so o filo onu don't know o aobi mama wa nu ze o jerego o jele ni o me to o we yiro o to de ye ko do femi olale to di we do ya do o ye me ko wa do we to di we do ya do me we to ye me we do nu bo e yo ko do za he o vi de he o me yiro asie do pain to we ko di do ye do to o ko da to rahim o sho di sinu kan we yo de he o yo mo do o ye de ko do ya do e ko yo me ko ba dan lo mo kere o ye me ni do to zo wa to he no gba do pon na o mu ke yo funu wa o hu yi do sa ko me ko to so he go bodo nu gbe e wa mo do e ko yo me so na amasikun o vi lo e bodo e mo do e ko do mo bo ene go do e so yo me e yo mo do sa he o vi lo o wa ho di do lo we do ya do bo no e ti to ni pa no se o le do mo le ni o de he wa e bodo ri na so ba yi ai se we ho lo to ai si he da e ha fo na lo to da ka je so to ku no sin come me do ra gbe